this is Pinky Punjabi from Magic of Healing. So I am back again with my predictions through tarot for the month of May. And I know I had promised last time that I will keep doing it every month, but then I got busy and a lot of things were going on in my schedule. So today I am starting. So again, as usual, I've kept the zodiac names here. So the first one is Aries. So for Aries, how will the May month be? Aries is between March 21st to April 19th. So I have kept my Rider Waite and I have kept my Witches Tarot. Basically, May month is Beltane and a festival which is very, very close to my heart. But being that all my Wiccan festivals, I love celebrating them. So I thought, why not use my Witches Tarot also for the Beltane, which is the May month. So let's start with Aries. So how is it going to be for Aries? Okay, so now Aries, I feel it's a nice balanced month, and because the Justice card has come, and from the Witches Tarot the Eight of Cups has come. Though if you see, the Eight of Cups is a card where they say, the person is leaving and everything, but I see stars here, so I feel it's going to be a very bright month. And I feel though you might be going somewhere, but this going is for the good. The moving forward is for the good. And overall, it's a beautiful month, balanced month. You'll be able to handle your home and your office in your work. You'll be able to handle your finances and expenses, that is the income and expenses, also in a very beautiful way. I feel you're more power packed this month, like you know what you're doing and you know where you're going and you know what you have to do. I just want to give a small tip here, because as I said, I have been working on crystals for my workshop which is coming in May, and I'm also working on my yantra workshop and all that. Why don't you try keeping a red color crystal, or maybe red jasper you can keep, or what you can do is you can carry a red colored kerchief with you, and if possible on Mondays and on Fridays burn a red color candle, intending that the whole week is going well, and on Friday that you're happy that the week has got over really well. Try this and see, because I'm just telling you based on what I feel guided. And but overall, I feel emotionally, though you might feel up and down, but it's going to be a very beautiful month ahead, and you're going to feel as if you are in control of whatever is happening around you, and finances are also going to be very, very smooth. So that's for Aries. So let's go for Taurus now. Taurus is April 20th to May 20th. So let's see what's in store for Taurus. You guys should like the video, share the video, and at least leave feedback so that I will know how the predictions are going. When you leave the feedbacks, then what happens is I feel like, okay, let's do more videos like this. Let's come up with more tarot related things. Okay, so now coming back to Taurus, you will though there's a lot of pressure hanging in your head when it comes in terms of work. I feel that you have the Brahmastra with you. You know how to handle it and how to come out of it. So you will be well prepared. And the other card which I have got from Witches Tarot is a beautiful, beautiful High Priestess card. It's not the usual way where we have the B and the J in our Rider Waite. This has just two pillars with moon. So I feel you will do well, and I have a feel that you will gain a lot of insight of what is happening. And if there's any stress which is going on in your family front or in your work front, you will know how to sort it and how to handle it, and at the same time you will feel that you are in control. But I want to give you a small tip here, because as I said, I am giving tips also this time with the reading. Try burning black candle on Saturdays and a white candle on Sunday. Do this both together, that is black on a Saturday and white on a Sunday, so that whatever is that small things where you need clarity, you will get clarity. And if possible, in the month of May, as and when you can, carry a white piece of cloth with you, or carry a small piece of silver with you, or wear something in white. And because finances, I feel, is going to be fruitful. There's nothing to worry when it comes to finances. Maybe you will not get the way you're expecting, but I feel finances are good. It's going to be a balanced financial month. And emotionally, I don't think there's any lack, but I feel there's a lot of pressure at work. So work wise, I think you will do well, so don't worry. So as I was saying, please share the comments as to what you felt. Did the month go the way I have predicted? Because when you do that, I will be, happy that you guys are loving it, and you guys will, want me to bring in more videos like this, and I will bring in more videos then. Okay, so now going back to Gemini. Gemini is between May 21st to June 21st. So let's see what's in store for Gemini. Okay, now that's a beautiful card which has come, the Ace of Wands. So work is going to be good. If there's someone who's looking for a new job, maybe the job is also on the way. Okay, both are Wands cards. So maybe, I would say the Gemini is more worried on how to grow, how to get a job, how to grow in job, how to get settled in a proper career. Or, if it is children who are writing their exams, will they do their exams well? And if there's someone who's on a lookout that the project should come to them. So all these things are what in your cards. I feel it's going to be a beautiful month. Whatever you target at, be it work, be it home, be it finances, be it studies, be it project, whatever you target at, it's going to be success. I feel the divine is going to help you, and the divine is going to give you whatever it is that you desire, be it professional or personal. But again, a small tip here, I would suggest that, on Fridays, on Thursdays first, I would want to start on Thursdays between 6 to 7. Burn any color candle that you have at home. Don't go for any particular color, and just dedicate it to Bhagwan Kuber, and tell him that you want to be financially strong and you want to be career wise strong. And on Fridays, burn a white candle, and in this white candle just sprinkle a little bit of the cinnamon and bay leaf powder. Just sprinkle on top of it and burn it, and just intend that whatever you are targeting for this month, be it a new job, or be it, I'm looking in for a job and I want interview to be successful, you can do that. And those who are going to go for interviews, if you're going for an interview, if you're going for some career promotion, that you have to talk to your manager or to your senior, then what you can do is take a small nutmeg, a whole nutmeg, and take orange peel with you. Carry an orange peel, dry the orange peel in the microwave or in the sun, and carry the orange peel and carry the nutmeg with you. So that's for Gemini. Coming to Cancer. Cancer is June 22nd to July 22nd. I hope the dates are right. I'm just not sure. Okay, so now we go to Cancer. Okay, the star card. So I feel you will be able to, I don't see this card as an imbalance. I feel you'll be able to balance both your work and home. This is what I feel. So I'm just telling you what I feel. Cancer, an amazing card. You will get the money that you are looking forward. So if you plan any vacation, then please plan. You will be able to arrange the finances the way you want it, and it's going to be a beautiful month. You will love the month. You will love having a vacation. You will love spending time with your loved ones, and home and work both are going to be really, really good. And one thing I would like to say here is, if you are into say business, then try taking a yellow candle, and in that yellow candle just sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon powder and burn it. And if you are a working person, take an orange candle and the same cinnamon powder, you sprinkle it and you burn it. But you'll have to burn this on Wednesday, not any other days. I'm just telling you the way I feel guided to, so I'm telling you. So Wednesday is the best day. And if possible, carry a green colored crystal with you, either a green colored crystal or green colored dress you can wear, or you can carry a green colored handkerchief, because Cancer, I feel it's good, it's balanced, everything is good, be it home, work, everything is good. But and in fact, I see a lot of money coming on, or you buying something good for you, or going in for a beautiful vacation. So if you're going for vacation, let me know, because I would love to know how the prediction is going. And don't worry, I will not join you guys, I will not trouble you guys, but yes, I would love to know if the vacation plan happened. Now coming to Leo. Leo is between July 23rd to August 22nd. Leo, work wise, it's going to be amazing. You are a fighter, and you will do well in work wise. Finances, there might be a up and down. I feel it's just juggling between money. Maybe if you're into gambling or if you're into shares market, don't invest this month. It's a complete no from my side. Don't invest. If you're looking in for buying something new, buying a land, buying something new, please don't do it. This month is not for you, to be very, very clear. And overall work wise, it will be good, but I think for some of you, you might worry a lot that how do I manage, because maybe children are at home and it's a May month. You might want to go somewhere. You might have planned something, but everything is just going haywire. I'm sorry about the noise of the dogs. You all know I have 7 pets at home, so I cannot ask them to be quiet. So I'm just sorry about it. So overall, coming back to this, I feel Leo, it's going to be a good month. Financial juggling is there, but overall a good month. Leo, if you are emotionally down and if you feel that you're not getting the care and attention that you're getting, which I feel is what you have a feel about, burn some pink candles on Fridays. Burn pink candle, carry a rose quartz with you, have that rose quartz with you. One more thing you can do is, especially for you people, you can try having chamomile tea. Chamomile tea will bring in the luck which you feel is lacking in terms of finances, or the luck which is lacking in terms of love. So chamomile tea is a good option for you. Okay, now going to the next one, which is Virgo. Virgo is August 23rd to September 22nd. So Virgo, the first card which has come is Fool. So be careful. I know you know where you're jumping. I know you know where you're planning, and you are very well versed as to, I know what I'm doing, so I don't need advice. But yet, it's my duty to tell you that be careful. But yes, I feel whatever you do, you're going to come out beautifully. You're going to be shining bright, and maybe you will come back and tell me, Pinky ji, I told you, I know what I'm doing, and it's going to be good. So overall, for Virgo, it's a beautiful month ahead. Bright, happy-go-lucky month. You'll be good. Finances will be good. But yes, if there is something which is coming your way, maybe investment, or maybe something that should I buy this, should I do this, then be very careful when you're doing it, because right now you might feel that wherever I'm jumping, I'm in the right track, but maybe that track is not right for you. And I would suggest you people to do some meditation. You need a lot of calmness of the mind in the month of May. So do meditation if possible. Do the meditation where you will not be disturbed. It's okay if you do it in the night also. Carry carnelian with you. Carnelian will work beautifully for you this month. And if possible, carry a yellow color piece of cloth with you. Okay, so that's for Virgo. Now coming to Libra. Libra is September 23rd to October 23rd. Librans. Okay, now that's a lover's card. So it's a good month for people who are in love. If you are planning to tie the knot, then May month is a good month for you. And if you feel, I don't know where my life is going in terms of love, then leave it to the divine, and the divine will definitely help you. Work-wise, I see expansion. I see you growing. I see you becoming more well-versed, and you know where you're going, and you are very much aware of what is happening. Now, if someone is planning a abroad trip for their studies, then yes, please go ahead, because it's the best time to plan your abroad studies also. And moreover, I think financially also it will be good. Career-wise, it will be good. Only when it comes to love, you might have some issues, but leave it to the divine, and I'm sure divine will help you. And coming back to it, if you are having some, if you're seeking some help, if you're seeking some way of getting some work done, then ask some senior position person of the opposite sex. Now, if you're a female who's looking for some work to be completed, ask a senior member of your work or in your home who's a male member. And if you're a male member, then look at it for help from a female member. Okay, so that's for Libra. Now coming to Scorpio. Scorpio is October 24th to November 21st. So Scorpions. Okay guys, don't forget, you need to like the video, you need to share the video, and you need to subscribe the channel also. Scorpions, Two of Swords. Maybe you'll be stuck between home and work, but the next card which came is Ten of Cups. So whatever happens your way, you're going to enjoy the month. You're going to say, to hell with it, I know what I'm doing. And sometimes you'll feel, should I go this way or that way? Should I prioritize my work, or should I prioritize my personal life? But I would just say, though you don't know where to go, the divine is there to guide you, and the divine will help you, because ultimately I see you enjoying time with your family, with your friends, and happy that you have achieved. So overall, I feel May you will achieve the success that you are expecting to achieve, or you will achieve the financial what you want to achieve. Overall, whatever you have planned for the month of May, you're going to achieve it. So you're going to be happy. Though sometimes the wavering happens. What shall I do? What should I not do? But it is going to be good. Again, a simple piece of tip for you all. Burn green and yellow candles on Fridays, because I feel, you know, work wise is where you get stressed out. So burn green and yellow candles for you all. Carry pyrite. Pyrite will work beautifully for you all. And on Sundays, take a day off. On Sundays, do some meditation, go out for a walk, just relax and be at home and rejuvenate yourselves for the coming week. Coming to Sagittarius. Sagittarians is November 22nd to December 21st. I myself am a Sagittarian, so let's see what the cards are going to tell for me. Okay, so Sagittarians. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Money might be a problem, but Wheel of the Year. So I feel though the year will start with financial stress, what to do about finances, what not to do about finances, but you will beautifully manage it and you will know how to make it come true. Basically, I won't even say one more thing here, that you know, it's the Wheel of Year. So Beltan is coming. I told you all in the beginning of the video that it's a very beautiful festival and a festival very close to my heart. So maybe I will be celebrating Beltan and I will be happy that my Beltan went well and I was able to spend some time with my coven members. Though financially there might be ups and downs, but overall I feel it's going to be good and the month will go well. Again, a small tip here I would like to add that because it says financially there is some issues, maybe you can burn a cross candle or you can burn a white candle with honey and cinnamon and green glitter sprinkled in it. I'm giving simple tips so the people who don't have candles don't have to run behind it for candles. And on Fridays, maybe chant Lakshmi Mantra, any Lakshmi Mantra 108 times every Friday, so that you know financially things go well for you. And one more thing I want to say here is wear something in yellow if possible, or carry a yellow colored kerchief. Okay, so that's about Sagittarians. Now coming to Capricorn, December 22nd to Jan 19th. Tower. Lot of chaos, lot of confusion for Capricorns, but I feel this chaos and confusions will also go for good. Things will change. Though Capricorns may have a worry about finances, what to do, how to do, and where to go about. Maybe financial chaos is what it's showing. Maybe family also, you will have a lot of issues because of this financial things. And though you know that there's some money which has to come, but that money is not coming, which in turn is making you get upset and stuff. I would suggest one thing, that every Sunday burn a white candle saying that that week is going to go well. Or every Sunday take a lamp, if you don't have a candle, take a earthen lamp, and in that pour a little bit of ghee, add a pinch of sugar to it, okay, a pinch of sugar in the ghee, and put the wick and burn it on Sundays, that my whole week is going to go well. And again on Wednesdays in the same lamp, you know, put a little bit of cinnamon powder and burn it, that the rest of the week goes well. And on Saturday, burn the same lamp with gingerly oil. Don't use ghee, with gingerly oil, indicating that I'm grateful that the whole week is gone well and the upcoming week should be good. This is what you can do. And if possible, carry a small black piece of cloth so that whatever negativity is stopping your way financially, that will go. Coming to Aquarius, Jan 20th to February 18th. Aquarians, okay, Queen of Cups. A beautiful month for you all emotionally. And Moon. But here this Moon, I love seeing this Moon card of my Witches Tarot, because it is more like, you know, I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going. Though you people might feel emotionally as a roller coaster ride up and down, but don't worry, everything will fall in place. I feel everything is in your hands. You just need to take a stock of the situation. I just feel, be it brightness or be it sadness, everything is within your reach, and you are only not able to understand how to go about it. So sit back, relax, maybe take a day out, plan your month, see what to do, see how to do, plan your month. And if possible, go to some nearby temple, sit there for some time, meditate and come. If the temples are closed in your areas, then just sit in the open sun morning by 6 o'clock or 6:30, do a meditation in the open sun, and in the night again meditate under the moon. You will be able to find way of how to come out of the chaos that you feel is around you. So the last zodiac of this for the month of May, Pisces, Feb 19th to March 20th. Guys, I repeat, like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel. Okay, be good children now. Okay, though the card has come 5 of Cups, where it shows that the person is sad emotionally, but I feel Hermit is a good card. It's basically light or guidance at the end of the tunnel. So I would say here that though you feel emotionally down, you feel that, you know, the work is not happening the way it's supposed to happen, finance is not happening the way it's supposed to happen, my life is not going the way it's supposed to happen, I just feel, just sit back and relax, because whatever you're expecting, May month is going to be the month for you, and you're going to achieve what you achieve. But just be positive and understand one thing, that at life sometimes we are tested, but life doesn't end there. And for you all, I will just say one thing: every Wednesday and Saturdays, sit under the moonlight, take a beautiful moon bath, okay, and then plan your day or plan your coming week. And also, if possible, burn purple candle on Fridays. And do let me know, as I said, do let me know how you felt. Only if you guys leave a comment, it will be easy for me to understand how the predictions are going on, and should I continue with these videos. Like the video, share the video, subscribe the channel, share the video with your family and friends, so that they will also be able to benefit on how the month of May is going to be. And in advance, happy Beltane. As I said, I love the Wiccan festival Beltane, so you all also enjoy. Maybe I will come up with a video if I get time on what is Beltane and how Beltane is celebrated, and how people who are not Wiccans, how they can celebrate Beltane at home. Thank you. God bless you all, and have a beautiful, beautiful May month, and have a blessed and prosperous May month. Thank you.